Miami has a Dolphins, the greatest football team.
Well, much of the country is struggling under cold temps and some of that white stuff. No such troubles here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Miami Dolphins. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 65, 18 Cardinal, 19 Lions.
They'll start on the ground with Benson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a second down and 6. And they'll send the tight end in motion.
19 Tiger. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
To throw is Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
On first down, it's Benson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Warriors 70. Tight, 19 tight.
Now Daniels. Over the middle, it's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Come on. Hit. 70 rate. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Daniels looking to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
They put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'm chopping.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be. Right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
No gain on the play.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Now a 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Bronco 80. 3.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
It's a pickup of 3.
They'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Down to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got a lot of hits, boy. All that Drake, you got a chip. I be on my little
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good 1st step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Here's Daniels. And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Come on, come on. 70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18.
Off the play fake. Daniels. And a quick throw here that's complete. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
An audible here to get a new look. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the A. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way to the opposite 45. 62 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels. That one complete to McConkey. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
At the 24-yard line.
Texans football to start quarter 2 as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
On the ready. Let's go now.
Back to throw. Daniels. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Slot man moves right. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
A 47-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Come on.
And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all year? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts.
It's now second.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
36-yard line.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. Well, this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Ready, set.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. Third and 19.
18, ready, go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Texans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Under pressure, and down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Catch, match, catch, Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Looking left side, and it's complete. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Daniels. This ball nearly intercepted. Oh, once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. push. 60 Maverick, 79 Grosso. Ready.
Daniels going to throw for it. That's to his running back, complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. I'll give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
9 yards. And the Texans first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger. 19, 18.
A give up the middle with Benson. And able to get this to the 31.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Ready. Panther 60. 60 Bobcat. Warriors 70. Ready.
2nd and 5. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Let's go.
7th play in this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Cup 19. Cup Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Daniels. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well of time there, and now 4th down.
Final pass on 4th field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good.
The kick is good.
And that will make this a 9-point lead.
Texans.
They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Okay,
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
19 tight. Let go.
Back to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
That's a gain of 9.
60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Cuddy.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Dolphins take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Texans.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, go.
They run over center with Benson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Looking to throw. Daniels. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third.
Let's go now. 60 by 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up fourth down.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, here's Daniels. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And it'll be a turnover on downs. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think
they've got his man complete. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. The throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Looking deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And they're going to be set up with excellent field position to start the drive as that gets out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all the way up just shy of midfield before going out of bounds at the 49.
In a game like this, you're fighting, you're scratching, you're clawing, you're hammering away. That return has the feel of maybe cracking the rock and giving them a chance to get a big-time advantage.
They'll start with the option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride. Complete.
Complete to number 18. A gain of 10. Makes it 3rd and 5.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Go!
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he goes diving to get as much as he can, following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hey, check that. Street.
Right back to him on 1st down. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Now a 2nd and 6. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Looking to throw. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though.
A big play there. 74 yards. And the Texans are back within a couple of the lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
Daniel's going to try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
17. Texans 15.
After the touchdown pass to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard
line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals. as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46.
46-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great effort there. With touchdown number 3 here in this game and 17 now on the year. And the Dolphins add 6 to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this a 9-point game. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to...
And the ball is knocked out. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. He has enough for the first down on the keeper, a gain of 6.
Partner, I know we're in the era of the mobile quarterback, but there's still an element of surprise when that position keeps the football, and what a nice gain on that play.
Okay, ready? Panther switch. Here we go. Start. 70 Lions.
Now they'll change things up.
19 Lions. Ready.
Back to throw now on first down. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
18, Pioneer. Nike.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Warriors 70. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 35. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Houston.
In motion, the tight end.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 7 Pirates, 7 Trap 60, Trap 60.
To throw is Daniels. Open man here is Benson.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Trey Benson.
35 yards.
And the Texans have cut it back within a score.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
The Texans will line up for the
in motion left, the tight end. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it.
Texans
the touchdown. Bass to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
He'll look to throw.
And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
On the ready. Six the Eagles. Hey, man.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
19 tight. 19, 18, 5 in. Steady.
On the handoff, Benson running right. 53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
This 2nd and 4.
Warriors 70. Rig alert.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Let's go.
They'll go again with Benson.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Houston.
Trey Benson with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Dolphins 24. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
70.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got some space here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
On 3rd and short, not only did he get away from the rush and pick up a first down, he picked up a whole lot more than that. And how did he get it done? Evaded the rush, kept his poise, and then how about him directing traffic as he moved downfield to pick up extra blockers? A really nice run.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on 2nd down. Now back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown.
Come on.
And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
70, 70. Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A great play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
31, Texans 28.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Rig alert. 60, Panther 60, Panther.
Daniels looking to throw.
His throw incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
The Texans on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Warriors 70. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
To the air goes Daniels. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Cap 60. Cap 60.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On the give, it's Benson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Cougar 19.
They're not liking the look. They'll change the play.
79 Broncos.
Here's Daniels. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Throwing now is Daniels. He's going to get that to his run back out of the backfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Trey Benson with career touchdown number 145, tying it with Marcus Allen for 6th on the all-time list. And the Texans have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk Panther 80. 18. Pioneer. Go.
Now Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Daniels going to throw for it. Oh, he had to force it there on fourth down, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress.
That is intercepted.
And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
A handoff here to Benson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They'll come up now. This is second and long.
Here we go. Set. 58.
He'll look to throw.
This to the tight end, Kincaid.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2.
Now
this one finds McConkey.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their number 1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't.
First and goal, Houston.
Viking, Franco 80.
They'll run with Benson.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here's 1st down.
Warriors, 70. Ready. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Steady.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw.
This ball intercepted. And the Texans are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a 1-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Houston, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, it's just their 3rd loss as they fall now to 10-3. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a